cutscene. That's something I do remember about this mod. There were some decent cutscenes. There's some nice scenic views too. Some decent music. Alright, so it looks like we're walking up to the top of this crag. Going to see Vroman's dead brother. And there he is. There's some folks standing here in front of him. And the author is Zach Holbrook. So far, so good. Like I said, I did play this mod before, and I thoroughly enjoyed it, so hopefully you guys will enjoy it too. Alas, Manfred, you foolish magician. I never should have agreed to meet you in this godforsaken place. You were stupid to suggest coming here. Looking quickly away from the body. Well, Peldor, let us speak to the priest, and then be done with this morbid business. Alright, so quick look around. See, this here's the building up on top of this crag, and we were in this inn down here. And if I remember right, there was a couple shops or something right here. Astercord's Antiquarian Provisions. And I think that might have been it. There were a couple things down here too. Okay, so let's go talk to these folks while we're up here. Brother Anselm.
Yes, hello to you.
Ilmater bless you. I am Brother Anselm, the village priest. He talks to Vroman. I marked a resemblance between you and this poor man, traveler. Are you his brother? Yes, as you can see, I inherited all the luck. Will he get a decent burial? I will do all I can for him, though I suppose a good grave is all he can expect at this point. He will see a decent burial, but the fate of his body is less important than that of his soul. Remember that he walks now among the mansions of the gods. Gazing once more at the body, you have your beliefs, priest, but your words are wasted on me right now. Roman, I understand your suffering, but this priest deserves a little more respect. Perhaps you're right, Peldor. I am shaken, and ought not to take it out on the cleric. I apologize, Anselm. Think nothing of it. As for the burial, Hamfast has declared that, given the unfortunate circumstances, the town will pay for it. That is very generous of Drawn Swords. Our great thanks. We are a small and isolated community, but Ilmater has instructed us well in the importance of compassion. You are truly welcome. You mentioned a man named Hamfast. Who is he? Hamfast Baron's son. He's the town's smith, and also acts as its leader. You can find him in Sword's Keep. Sword's Keep? Yes, the old keep right behind me. In it are the smithy and the chapel, where the folk of Drawn Swords gather to worship Ilmater. Very well. Do you wish to spend any more time with the body, sir? No, it would do neither Manfred nor me any good. Dune and Oberon, my acolytes, will take the body away, and I will supervise the burial. If you seek further spiritual guidance, you can find me in the chapel. Damn, Peldor. Damn, damn, damn. What am I to do now? What are we to do now? Should we just go? Manfred was my only family left, you know. Now I am truly on my own, except for you. Perhaps we should just leave this place for good. Don't rush yourself. You have just lost a brother. I suppose that I do not truly want to go, but I do not want to keep you here against your will either. It would be quite heartless of me to want to leave at a time like this. Come, we will find the paladin together. Alright, so they took the body away, went into the chapel. So this is Sword's Keep, up here on this crag. Alright, so supposedly the paladin's inside there. Let's go ahead and see inside then. Sword's Keep, the main level. So this is a smithy portion, obviously. Alright, so we have a crypt entrance and a holy symbol of Ilmater. A small holy symbol representing Ilmater, god of suffering and endurance. Considering the blackened state of everything else in the Sword's Keep smithy, it is remarkably soot-free. An inscription depicts worshippers upstairs. And that must be up here, chapel. Okay, so who do we have here? Looks like the paladin Ianth, Lavelis, and this is Hamfast Berenson. So let's talk to Hamfast first. How did you ever survive before I came? I'm telling you that the force I saw was not small, and that it was dangerously close to the town. Do you realize how ideal a location drawn swords would be for them? Miss Lavelis, begging your pardon, but last I checked, I was leader of drawn swords. Caution is what's gotten us through this year's safety caution and this old keep. If we threw stones at every party of Zentarim that camped near the base of our crag, there'd be no more stones and drawn swords. No more people, for that matter. But look, Yanth, it seems there's some folks that want to talk to you. Indeed, we have questions regarding the death of Roman's brother. I understand, and once again, condole your loss. Soon teaches us what it means to love. Life in Faerun teaches us what it means to lose. If you wish to know how he died, I will tell you. He was greatly outnumbered by brigands in the woods. He fought bravely against them, but his magic, he was a wizard of no small talent, it seems, could not prevail against so many. I arrived too late. Who were these brigands? Evil men, marauders. What happened next? I slew the men who injured him. Manfred then told me his name and Vroman's, and also that you are all to meet at the Sword and Dragon. You know the rest. Manfred fought well, you say? And his magic wasn't entirely useless after all. I am glad of that. Indeed, I was surprised he lasted as long as he did. Physically, he was quite weak. That is often the case of those who practice magic, though you should know that our talents more than make up for our lack of bodily strength. You do not need to prove yourself to me, stranger. There's nothing else you will tell us? Why did they want him dead? I know only that Manfred fought bravely, and that his last thoughts were of his brother. They probably wanted him dead because he was in their territory, or because they wanted his possessions. Oh, Miss Lavelis, why don't you just tell them? I want to know if my brother had been done in by the dirty Zent. The Zentarim? By the gods, poor Manfred. He could have had no idea. So the Zentarim who killed Manfred are based near drawn swords, not Ant? It is a matter that does not concern you directly. And we have a diplomacy and intimidate. Let's go with diplomacy. Directly, you say? I would say that the murder of Roman's brother is one of their number is a rather direct way of concerning us. Please, stranger, I have told you and Roman that you needed what you needed to know. I'm sorry for your loss, but I have nothing more to say on this subject. Manfred was my brother, Aunt. The details are important to me. Well, I suppose it would not hurt for you to know more of the truth. The Zentarim are based near here. You interrupted us as we were discussing the problem. Manfred was probably killed because he stumbled upon the encampment unawares. Then you, milady, are in luck. Roman and I are adventurers, and nothing would please us more than to investigate the Zentarim presence ourselves. You speak truly, Peldor? I owe it to Manfred. But those who cross the Black Network rarely live to tell the tale. Yes, Roman, justice will be served. That is true, and it is good to hear you say it. I am not sure whether to be glad or grim about this enterprise, though. Be glad we will avenge your brother. Then glad I will be, or as glad as I can be, given the circumstances. You are getting ahead of yourselves. I did not intend to draw the two of you further into this. Maybe not, Miss Lavelis. But you have. It doesn't seem like a bad idea to me. What? Then you take the problem seriously after all? I never said I didn't take the Zens seriously, especially if they're camped as close to drawn swords as you say. It's just that I can't endanger any folk of the town by doing anything about it. Our neutrality has always been one of our greatest advantages out here in the wild. That said, I have no problem with freelancers getting involved. You know, I sometimes forget that you're a freelancer yourself, Miss Lavelis. A sad smile flits over Ian's face. Me too, Hamfast, me too. To think that I have let another year of my youth slip by in this desolate place. In any case, you are right. I hope you have no qualms about me showing you the way. On the contrary, we'd be most delighted to have you join us. You are very gracious. Thank you. If your words are any indication, we will get along well. Peldor of Ulm at your service. A pleasure to meet you, Peldor. I think you would best serve us all. Would be a covert effort to survey the camp. There are small parties of Zentarim about, so combat would be unavoidable. We should not try to take all of them on at once. Why do you think the Zentarim are here? I do not know. As I said, Darkhold, a strong hold of theirs is nearby. A 2 or 3 days' march, I would say. They are not uncommon in North Darkwood, but the force I saw seemingly unduly large. What exactly do you need to know? Need to find it? What exactly do we need to find out? If we can, what they are doing here, or what they are planning on doing. Anything else that we can ascertain about their presence, numbers, provisions, and the like could also prove useful. Tell me more about the Zentarim. Surely you know of the Black Network, the web of spies, merchants, and dark clerks and warriors who seek to manipulate, connive, and control Faerun. Their presence is strongest in the Moonsea, but they have agents almost everywhere. Onward then. I'll advise you to prepare yourselves well before heading into North Darkwood. Ian can tell you more, but Zents aren't the only monsters that lurk there. I wouldn't be a good salesman if I didn't add that I have arms and armor to sell. Of course, can I see your goods? And let's see, Hamfast. Let's see, it looks like standard armors. And standard weapons, and he's got some masterworks. Let's see, anything else out of the army? Yeah, quite a few masterwork weapons. No potions, no trinkets, no miscellaneous items. Okay, so let's take a look
Indeed.
at Ian. Alright, let's clear that so we got the standard picture. Okay, so Ian is a 4th level paladin, lawful good. Deity is soon. Let's see, she's got a high strength and a high charisma, and above average wisdom and dexterity, and average constitution and intelligence. So let's see what else. Really good saving throws and skills, good concentration, good diplomacy, good heal, and a little bit of intimidate, a little bit of parry, and a little bit of taunt. So let's see, let's put taunt down here. Smite evil. No. Oh, what is this? Let's see. She's got some kind of crazy history feat here. Knight of the Ruby Rose. Knights of the Ruby Rose are dedicated to the preservation and beauty and love, the two chief attributes of their goddess Sun. Their duty to these values gives them the ability to channel a small portion of divine beauty once per day, as per the spell Eagle Splendor. Ah. Once per day you can cast Eagle Splendor with that. Okay, so she's got power attack, and the standard proficiencies for a paladin: augment healing. This feat adds 2 points to the spell level per spell level to the amount of damage healed by any healing spell. And human traits, class abilities: Aura of Courage. The character with this feat is immune to fear. Additionally, each ally within 10 feet gains a +4 morale bonus on saving throws against fear effects. And let's see, Divine Grace. Paladins add their charisma bonus to all saving throws. Divine Health. The feat grants a paladin immunity to disease. Lay on Hands. Character can heal damage equal to their class level multiplied by their charisma modifier. Smite Evil. Paladins apply their charisma modifier to their attack roll and their armor and their class level to the damage delivered. May be used once per day and increases as you go up in level. Turn Undead and Luck of Heroes, which we all know is +1 bonus to saving throws and +1 luck bonus to armor class. So let's see what she's got. Longsword. Ianth's armor. Let's see what kind of special armor here. No, nothing spectacular. Probably just looks like armor of Sun, I guess. And Ian's traveling cloak. A deep red cloak. Doesn't look like there's anything spectacular with it. And nothing spectacular with the armor. And a Sunite shield. So it's a large or heavy shield +1 and a charisma bonus, only usable by paladins. Alright, let's equip that right now. Alright, and actually let's put Turn Undead down here. Set that all up. Smite Evil's already down there. And that's probably going to be the best armor. I don't think we need any crazy armor for now. Alright, we have a crypt entrance, but we're not going to go down there just yet. So, alright, let's do a quick save here.